Give so much, become the most valuable person in everybody's fucking life. And just trust, have faith that that is going to turn you into the most successful person, because the most successful people in the world are the most valuable. If you want to be successful, you got to help people. I think a lot of people misunderstand what it actually means to win at this game of life. Most people are in it for themselves. Most people think that in order to win, you just got to look out for number one. You just got to look out for this guy. But the truth is, that is not the case. If you believe that this life is a selfish life and you serve nobody but yourself, then you will always lose. The most selfish people in the world are the losers in life. The most selfish people in the world are the ones that never get ahead in life, because what they do is they prioritize themselves versus helping the person to the left and to the right of them to win. You have to understand, the more people that you help in this world, the more that you win. And it's the act of giving. So when we think about building massive successful businesses, it's about helping clients. It's about helping people. Because if you help them win, then your business looks really good, and that is how your business wins. But there's some people out there, especially in the online coaching industry, that are just in it for themselves, in it for their money. And if that's the case, then what happens is you create this terrible reputation for yourself that that's all you are. You don't really give support to your people, and your business will tank at some point, if not already. But the people that give and give and give to their community and to their tribe, the same way that I do, constantly get referrals, constantly have clients wanting to renew, re-enroll, to be plugged into a tribe with a leader that genuinely gives a fuck about them. And you might not have a coaching business. You might have a brick and mortar business, but isn't it exactly the same? Let's say you have an appliance shop and you're a mom and pop shop, right? You're not a big box, but you're a mom and pop. If you were to care about your clients, make sure their deliveries were good, make sure their installations were timely, make sure their customer service and their sales experience was all 10 out of 10 good to go, wouldn't you have clients each year? Even if they don't need to buy appliances all the time, wouldn't they come back for more? Wouldn't they refer their best friend whose fridge just broke during the holidays to go talk to you? That's a $3,000 deal right there. What if mom and dad's dishwasher breaks, but they had the best experience with you? Don't you think you would get that referral? What happens though if you do things different? What happens if you don't care about people and you're just in it for the deal? You sell somebody some shit that they don't need, gave them a shitty experience because you had a bad day and you spilled coffee on yourself and somebody cut you off on the freeway. You treated like somebody like shit. Do you think that they're going to say, hey, mom and dad, hey, best friend, go to this fucker that just treated me like shit? Absolutely not. You think about any business that you have, any fucking business model. The only way that business is going to win is if you help people. Let's take this away from business. Let's say that you're not a business owner. Let's say that you just want to get ahead in life. You're not going to get ahead in life, just like bullies will never get ahead in life by bullying people. Bullies are the biggest shitbags in the world. And for a moment in time, that third grade level, they might win because they're the biggest and baddest. But what happens over time is the reputation follows them. Their confidence gets shot. They don't have a lot of opportunities because they burned all the bridges of the people that could have probably got them set up, and they lose in life the same way that happens in adulthood. If you're just in it for yourself and you want to get ahead of the game, but all you do is look out for number one and that's you, nobody's going to want to help you because you didn't help anybody along the way. It's the people that understand that they want to get to the top of the mountain. They know that they want to win at this game of life, but they also want to give value to everybody that they meet, everybody that they come across. It doesn't matter at what level they're at. They want to help. They see a grandma crossing the street. They want to help the grandma cross the street. Who knows though? You help grandma across the street, you might find that grandma is a multimillionaire that was just looking for somebody nice to give an opportunity to, and that was you, simply by not asking her for an opportunity, but being a kind, genuine fucking human wanting to help her across the street. You never know who people know, and you never know who people are, and you never know who people will become in the future. So if you want to get ahead in life, the whole point is not focusing on getting ahead. The whole point is understanding that the marketplace, which is life, will award you for how much you put into the marketplace, how much energy you put into it, how much you're an asset to everybody that you come across. Everybody that I meet, I try to give value to in any shape, way, or form. And I don't try to throw up what I perceive as value to them. I genuinely figure out what is valuable to them, and I try to be that or deliver that or introduce somebody that can deliver that. When I first started in the online space, I didn't have any type of online presence. I fucking didn't even have pictures. I didn't even like social media. I thought it was stupid, and I thought it was for stupid people. But the world is going to social media, so you have to connect to people, and I had to shift my perspective because me thinking that way was selfish because I didn't want to give to people. I wanted to protect my privacy and blah, blah, blah. And the reason why I went from having zero network, zero anybody that knew my name, to only being surrounded by multimillionaires ranging anywhere between $1 million to $100 million. How did I go from this guy from a third world country, barely graduated high school, did drugs, fucking drank a lot, almost threw his fucking life down the shithole, joined the military, still no fucking millionaires over there, and then somehow now all I am surrounded by are high-level people that give me their cell phone number and say, bro, at any time you need anything, you just give me a call. How the fuck did I do that? Well, I can guarantee you, I didn't get there by saying, hey, bro, what can you do for me? Hey, you're a high-level player. What can you do for me? Give me something. No. At every level that I've met somebody that I've added to my network, my intention was not, let me do something nice for this person so they can reciprocate and give me something. The intention would be so fucking off. You can smell that shit from a mile away. And just so you motherfuckers know, at a high level, we can sense that shit. If your intentions aren't pure, easily able to sense that shit. Don't ever feel like you're going to get away with it. Don't try to charm your way through shit because, again, all of the red flags that we are aware of, you are not aware that we are aware. The game is played at a different level, so just understand that if your intentions are not pure, we can smell that shit from a mile away. You just got to understand that. And so for me, I've never really tried to take or receive from people. I've always tried to give the best that I can. And sometimes that just means like me being a good listener, me being a good student, me being a good human. And just by being a good fucking human to people and treating people not like millionaires on the come up, but as human beings who have achieved a level of success and giving them that respect. And even once I started doing my first million online or my second million online, still treating people like fucking humans, whether they're above me or below me. I treat everybody as equals. We're all people. We all have blood in our body and we all have bullshit we have to deal with. And we're all trying our best. That is how I view the world. And by doing that and treating people this way, not asking, but giving as much as possible, what happens is it's the law of reciprocity. You give something to the world will give something back, usually tenfold. But you don't say in my timeline, you don't say, I'm going to give this to this person so they give me something in return in like the next like 5 fucking days. No. You give without ever having an intention to receive anything back because it might not be that person that gives something back in return. You might throw some equity into the universe and you might not get it for another month, another year, another fucking decade. You never fucking know when you're getting it back, but you will because that's how the world works. That's how the universe works. And it might not be from the same entity you poured into. You might give peace, joy, space to somebody. And that act of kindness doesn't come back from them. Sometimes that act of kindness comes from somebody else. That thing that the universe will throw back your way tenfold, sometimes maybe an opportunity, a year from now, a month from now, a week from now, a day from now, who fucking knows? But that opportunity would have never presented itself if you weren't a good human to this other person over here. I think they call that shit the butterfly effect. You do something over here, it affects the rest of the timeline. I don't fucking know. But I want you to understand that in order to be successful in life, if you can just grasp this one fucking thing, you will be successful, wildly successful, more than you can even imagine right now. If every person that you meet, instead of getting in your ways about how you negatively feel about the world, instead of questioning or doubting, what is this person's intention? Do they want something from me? Instead of giving off that fucking energy, if you were just to shake people's hand and really genuinely want to get to know them and know that they're an awesome human and that they've probably been through a lot of shit in their life and that you've been through a lot of shit in your life, and that's what makes things like, that's the commonality between you two. And then you go about your fucking day and then you just say what's up nicely for the rest of the time. You do that with 1,000 people, your entire life changes. Because what happens is they're going to throw that energy back to you. You give energy to them, they give it back to you. And what happens is it starts creating like this storm of energy. And then other people are going to feel that. They're going to sense that. They're going to be like, oh, what the fuck is this guy about? You know, this person's giving them good energy. This person's giving them good energy. I'm going to go check them out. And maybe that person was looking exactly for you, what you had to offer, your skill set, your poise, your confidence, your ability, your fucking availability. I don't fucking know. They're looking for something that you have to offer, but they would have never made that offer unless they felt your energy in these other areas of life. So again, it's not the thing that you put energy into that gives you the energy back. Sometimes it'll come back tenfold from another source. You have to remember that. And if you really, really want to crush it at this game, you have to have the long game in mind. You can't have this immediate instant gratification bullshit where it's like, I give now, I want now. Give so much, become the most valuable person in everybody's fucking life. And just trust, have faith that is going to turn you into the most successful person, because the most successful people in the world are the most valuable. The most valuable people in the world give the most. And because they give the most, they're recognized the most. The person that gives the least, nobody wants to fuck with that person. Everybody's like, I don't fucking know. Don't have my number. Not adding you as a friend. Blocked. Please don't show up to any of my gatherings or fucking parties, you piece of shit. And anybody who invites them, you're X2, motherfucker. Don't be that guy. That guy fucking sucks. Nobody likes that guy. Everybody likes the guy that's like, oh yeah, I'd fucking love to have you over. I mean, you don't really say much, but you're nice. And you're good people. And then eventually your confidence grows being in those rooms that you don't feel like you rate being a part of. It's when you finally have a seat at the table and you're like, oh shit, I'm with the big dogs now. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't even know if I should be here. I can't tell you how many rooms I've been in with a fucking billionaires, with people doing high 8 figures, fucking people just everywhere in between. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, bro. I'm just like this dude that came from the gutter, and like, I'm fucking here. I don't fucking know. And I'm just like smiling with like my face looking like this. And I was like, hey, what's up? I'm Phil. Nice to meet you. Awesome tats. Awesome. I hear a lot of great things about you. Awesome. I heard you speak. I heard this. I heard that. And I'm not saying like, hey, let me tell you about me. Let me tell you everything about everything that I've ever done in my fucking life to make me look and feel like the part. I'm like, if nobody knew about me, I don't give 2 shits. But what happens in those moments when I'm networking with people, and this is what's given me so many opportunities in life, is I'm so curious about other people that at some point they're just like, oh, Jesus Christ, Phil, bro, like you've been asking me about my life this entire fucking time. What about you, bro? What do you do? And sometimes all it takes is for you to care about other people. A lot of the times, care about other people more than you care about yourself and what you can get out of people. Think about how that applies to business. In business, if all you want to do is help people genuinely and they can feel that, won't they do business with you? If you're in sales and all you want to do is genuinely help solve people's problems, won't they do the deal with you? If you want to crush it in romance, let's say that you're not married yet, or you're trying to find your girlfriend, or you're courting your future wife. I don't fucking know. You're super nice to them, and you want to be the best version of you for them. Won't they do that deal with you? Won't they say yes when you pop the question? Won't they say yes to the date? Won't they want to take you more serious because you're actually being the guy that they need in their life? Think about any area of your life. If you were just the most helpful fucking person in every area of your life, wouldn't everybody give you everything that you could have ever possibly asked for? And even if they didn't, wouldn't you do that so much in so many different areas that it wouldn't really matter? Because if you don't get it from this area, you get it from another area. You see what I'm saying? That this is the secret sauce to success. People don't want to understand this though. People are like, no. I have to first be this rock star. I first have to like be a millionaire. I first have to have my first $1 million business. I have to be this like high level person for people to give me the respect. No, motherfucker. That's called ego. That's called pride. That's called all of that bullshit that will never serve you. If I thought like that, I would have never entered the rooms that I enter now. Literally, my phone, the only people that I respond to on text are doing anywhere between 8 figures and 9 figures. That's it. Everybody else, you can wait because I got shit to do. How did I go from like doing shady shit in the town in the middle of the fucking night, doing fucking drug deals over here to try to put food on the table, to like doing things legit? and being a good person and an ethical fucking human being. How did that happen? It's because I was over here all about me, all about my money, all about survival, doing whatever it took, no matter what. And I had to do whatever I had to do. It is what it is. I don't fucking know. But over here, you don't grow. You don't grow that way. You burn bridges. And what you have to do in this life is understand that life, like, we're all fucking connected. We are all on this, like, this path. We have one life to fucking live. And if our timelines meet like they do right now, if you're watching this video, our timelines are meeting right now. There's a bridge that connects us. And if you can see that in life, we're all connected. We might not know each other right now. You might have just met me for the first time. You might have just bumped into my content for the first time, but our timelines were meant to meet at this point. The question is, will our timelines part ways because you don't connect? Or will you build the first step to building that bridge and have that bond forever there? Do you see what I'm saying? If you were to do that with everybody that you meet, you're going to create so much opportunity for yourself. And when you create opportunity and you prepare every single day, you wake up early, you go to the gym, you eat right, you do good things, you're an ethical human being, you have high integrity, you put yourself in positions where it's uncomfortable, but you know it's going to cause you to grow. You're preparing for that opportunity so that way, once the opportunity presents itself, you're ready for it. That's what's called luck. When preparation meets opportunity. And all of those opportunities, it's either going to be a little opportunity because you're a shitbag or a lot of opportunity. But what happens is sometimes people can create a lot of opportunity for themselves, but they haven't been battle testing themselves. They haven't been preparing for it. And because of that, opportunity also passes. It's kind of like that sushi buffet, right? It's like on that fucking turntable or whatever. The sushi might go around, or fuck, it might have been there for a couple of days. I don't know. And they spray it with water to make it look good. But it comes around, it might not come back around again. It might be gone forever. So you have to understand it's a balance. It's this art form. To truly be successful, you got to help people. And if you look at life that way, every area of your life, starting today, you don't have to like wait till tomorrow. You don't have to prepare for this shit. You just choose to be a good human to everybody. Choose to do it right now. Emotional control, emotional mastery will help you with this because no matter how the fuck your day went, you still treat people good. You're going to get that back. It's going to completely change your life. See in your life where you might have been dropping the ball here, where you might have been doing life for you versus doing life to help people and to serve people. And by helping other people get what they want in life, you ultimately get what you want in life. But you don't focus on you focus on everybody. Imagine what happens when you do that day in, day out with everybody you fucking meet. You're going to get hit with so much success, so much abundance, so much joy, so many opportunities. You don't even know what the fuck to do with them. And you're just going to feel blessed. You're going to feel grateful. And all of that gratitude, all of those good and positive emotions are coming from you just putting goodness into the world. And the world is now giving it back to you. So I want you to understand this whole game of success, it has nothing to do with your level of skill set. Okay. I never had any formal training in a lot of the shit that I'm in now. I never went to fucking college. I think I stepped on a college campus and I was like, I don't even know how to sign up for this shit. So I'm out. Like I literally remember I spent like 1 hour trying to figure it out. And I was like, this is dumb. I don't fucking know. I barely graduated high school. I was truant in high school. You never saw me junior year. You definitely didn't see me senior year. Somehow I made it to prom and somehow I got selected as the top 3 for prom king, even though I was never in class. I don't know if people were just, playing a joke on the staff and shit, but fucking it happened. I barely graduated high school because of how depressed I was, how truant I was, because I was just like, I don't fucking care about the world anymore. I just want to die. I went from like the brokenness from 10 to 18 years old. If somebody like me can create the network, the opportunity, the success I have today, and I came literally from not a first world country, but a third world country, and maximize on my opportunity by being a good fucking human to people, I promise you your life can change. But I will tell you this, being selfless takes a lot more work than being selfish. Because being selfish is easy. Just like, I don't care about anybody. I don't want to deal with anybody's shit. I don't want to carry anybody's like burden on my fucking back. It's not my burden to bear. But when you start putting other people first, you start carrying that burden of leadership, of like sacrificing. You know, sometimes when I only had like $20, I'd give people 10. That's 50% of what I had. Some people would be like, oh, fucking just $10. And they have like thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars at that time. Probably not. We were young. But you get what I'm saying. And they give like $10. And it's like, but that's like a cent to you, bro. I would give like half. Sometimes I'd give it all. Sometimes I give people my money and I'd have to figure out the money because I knew I had it in me and I'd rather give it to them. And that happened for fucking years, guys. And this is also when I was working like odd jobs and shit, you know, like making $600 every 2 weeks and shit. I still have the checks. I'm probably going to, you know, do a video with it and like fucking check it out, you know? And I just wanted to give. I just wanted to help because at some point I was like, you know, like even though it sucks for me, I can handle it. You know, like I believe in me, like I'll figure it out. I just genuinely care about this person though, because I feel like they're going to break, bro. So I might as well like give them the last of me and I'll go figure it the fuck out. I've done that all throughout my life. And for many years, I didn't see anything come back to me. I didn't see any like forward momentum. I didn't get like an opportunity. But because of that, I spent time in self-mastery. I spent time preparing myself, not because I knew something was coming, but I just focused every day to be the best I could be, to figure out the best course of action, and to execute on whatever I could. And over time, that started to compound. And fuck, like I went decade after fucking decade just going down more in the red. And that sense of belief, having faith that all of this is for something, going through your trials, accepting all of the shit that's happened and happening in your life, that's all part of it. It's trusting this fucking process that everything's built. Like the plan is already there and you just have to walk the path. But you got to believe. There's a high sense of belief there. Most people start breaking on themselves because they're just like, I can't endure this anymore. So the preparation stops. So I want you to understand that it wasn't always easy for me. There's many times I didn't have any money. Many times I was like negative, like big negative 100,000 plus in the red. And I still had to hold true that I was going to figure it the fuck out. And the only way I was able to do that and to heal myself in those moments when I felt the weakest was, okay, things aren't going my way. Fuck it. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna go help somebody, bro. I don't know. Somebody needs help right now. I just need to like distract myself from like me for a minute, and I'm gonna go help people. Every time I help people, something weird happened. My energy shifted. I felt stronger. I got to see things in life from a different perspective, and that allowed me to just win for one more day. And all of those days stacked into weeks, stacked into months, stacked into years, and win after win after win, just by showing up for me, myself, and people around me. Eventually, I just started quantum leaping. And that's just been happening the past couple of years. But if you saw my life day for day for day, you would have never guessed that I would have made it out of that shit. You'd have probably guessed that I'd probably end up dead, to be honest. And I genuinely thought I was going to turn out dead too. I never thought I'd reach a level of success. But the only way I was able to do that was to realize that the thing that healed me was helping people. The thing that healed me was not focusing on me. The thing that actually allowed me to have these quantum leaps in life, in business, in family, was to stop focusing on me, my hurt, my pain, and all of the bullshit that comes along with it, and wanting to protect myself from being hurt again in life. I had to be open completely with life, to receive life, to feel life again. Okay. So if you want to win at this game of life, if you genuinely want to be successful, help more people. By helping more people, you help yourself because you heal yourself. You become the best version of you. You become the most valuable version of you. And that version of you is the version of you that everybody wants to fucking know. And you might not feel confident about it. You might be like, oh, Jesus Christ, it's just me. I don't know why everybody wants to know me. And that's okay. Even at this level, I've had multiple conversations just this past week where I'm just like, I don't fucking know why people keep giving me their cell phone numbers. I don't know why all these fucking higher level people are like, hey, bro, if you ever need anything, just fucking text me or call me, whatever the fuck. I still don't fucking know till right now. I don't get it. But I'm sharing with you exactly what's worked for me up until now. And even though I'm blindly just going like, okay, I'm just being super helpful all the time, I don't fucking know. Opportunities keep presenting themselves. I'm establishing deeper relationships with people because I'm authentically, genuinely just wanting to help people. And if you become that person for everybody that you know in life, you're going to have to go through your season of haters. You're going to have to go through your season of doubters. And at some point, because you believe you and what the fuck you're doing on this planet, the world will believe you at some point. You just can't lose that belief in yourself. All right, help more people. Help one more person today. Just see how that fills up your cup. And then stack that every day moving forward. Help one more person every single day. And just see how that changes your life. And just see the more work you put in head fucking down on just like doing the work you got to do on a daily basis, helping people on a daily basis. By the time you look up, your entire world fucking changes. This whole life that I have now, it's been built. Nobody gave this shit to me. I didn't have parents to help me with this shit. I didn't have parents to fucking guide me in this shit. I had to figure all this shit out on my own, but somehow I'm fucking here. I don't know. I just fucking do my best and I give my best daily. And apparently that's a lot. But do you value you? Do you value your efforts to that level? If not, I would start there. Because if you don't value you, then you're never going to put yourself out there. You're never going to help people because you're not going to feel like you're valuable enough to those people. But again, isn't that the most selfish act? Being so worried about if you can help somebody versus just trying your best to help them. I didn't always know the answers, but I always knew that my heart would want to help somebody. And even if I couldn't personally help them, I'd point them in the right direction. And that's why people are open to talking to me. So if you want to be successful, help one person today, prove to yourself that this is truth, and then practice that discipline on a daily basis. You will reach a level of success you couldn't even fucking dream of it. I never dreamt of this life that I have today. And I was fortunate enough to meet all the right people all along the way that I can give value to, and that are still very close friends of mine to this day. And we've only ever met through social media, online. It's a very interesting thing. So I want you to understand, if there's ever a time where you just need to reach out and talk, never hesitate to reach out to me, even if it's just a conversation. I'll probably talk to you about some of my programs because that's how I actually will be able to help you. But if it's just a conversation you need, just a little pick me up, just tell me where you came from. Tell me what's going on in your life. And let's have a chat. And then you go about your fucking day and you go do that for somebody else. Pass that torch of knowledge, that experience to somebody else. Give them that gift. That's how you're going to succeed in the world.